Okay, in this tutorial we will see how we can protect our Wi-Fi by putting a passkey so that everybody who should be able to access our router or access our internet should have to input that passkey first. Otherwise your neighbors or the other guy walking in the street may be able to log in and use your internet for free, and we don't want that. And again, I will not assume anything. I'll make sure that my ZTE wireless network is connected, and in fact we can change that name. It doesn't necessarily have to read ZTE wireless network. You can make it read whatever you want it to read. You can put your own identity to it, and we'll get that. We'll get to that just now. So the process, once again, I go into my ZTE web utility, and I type in that address 192.168.0.1, and I will get that screen, and I put in my username and password, which is not the one you get from MTL, but this is the default username and password for the router to log into the web utility. Once I do that, then I go to my Wi-Fi settings, and there are a number of settings that you will get here. The first one is the station list. It will give you a list of computers that are connected to your that are browsing using your router, that are accessing your router to get to the internet, and you have this that is the MAC address of that computer, and the MAC address of the next device is that as well. So you can see two devices are in my network, but what I want to do is to go to basic, and I will not do too many things here. I'll just do a very basic tutorial, what I would like to do is to change that network name so that instead of reading ZTE wireless network, which is a bit boring and that's what everybody does and that's what comes by default with your router, you want to put something a bit more descriptive. So I can name it my router or my internet or whatever you want to name it, and as I do that, I come here and I click on apply, and it should log me out. Actually, I've never tried this before, so I don't know what happens. You and I are both in the same sort of boat. Yes, it does actually log me out because it doesn't recognize ZTE wireless network anymore. So there the page has lost communication with the router, so it will look for it will need me to come back here and recreate a Wi-Fi connection with this device called my router, which is the device that I've just changed from ZTE wireless network. And so there we go. I do not want to turn on sharing or connect devices. You can. It's got nothing to do with anything. It's just up to you. So I log back in. There we go. I've got my my page back. So I go back to Wi-Fi settings, and then I go to security, and then as you see there, the security mode is open. So I want to make sure that the security mode is not open, so I can use any of these sort of security keys or modes of locking my device, and you can do a bit more research on what they mean, WEP and WPA and so on and so forth, but basically the last option there, WPA, PSK, WPA2, PSK, these are protocols that are used to secure your devices, and the last option is the most advanced option that there is, or the most secure encryption that there is, and but you can choose whichever one you like depending on what you found out from your little research. And I'm going to go down there and click on that, and then it's and on the algorithm, instead of choosing either one, I'm going to just go on auto, and depending on which device you're trying to connect, it will pick the right algorithm for that device. I know it's a bit on the complex side. It depends also on how advanced you are, but that's okay. You just follow those simple steps. Just go to that option, you click auto, and here you can put your passphrase, and because everybody puts 1 to 8, it's usually 8 digits or more, I'm just going to put mine to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 432. So that's 8 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 8 digits. And I forget about the renewal interval. And then I'm just going to apply that. As soon as it does, then it's going to, again, it's going to lock me out and ask me to re-log in using this new passkey. So make sure I do not forget it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. So there, it's lost communication with the router. I come back down here and I say, let me connect to my router. And I say connect. It's going to ask for a passkey. Windows 8 does it so beautifully. So I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. I click next, and I am going to be connected, and I'm just going to come here and search for Malawi, and just to verify that my connection has been made. I don't know why it's taking a bit longer, but there is a connection, and it should be able to. There we go. I get my Malawi, and that's how you change your passkey. Thank you.